Hello, Archie Luxury channel. You're on the Archie Luxury live stream. I had a haircut. Okay, guys, we're back. We're talking watches, and we'll see if we can get some panelists on. I've just sent an invite to Clive, Mark, Goldberg. Let's see who else. Let's get one out to Tan Zeal. We love the zeal. Get one to Aussie Expat. He is a great guy. He's a great guy. Who else have we got to invite here? Let's have a look. Who else is there to invite on the program? That's what we want to do, is get them on the stream. Get them on the stream. We want to get them on today. Fuck, what's happened in the watch world? What's happened in the watch world? There's an interesting article. Actually, Mark Goldberg sent it to me. It was from Hodinkee. And Hodinkee's seen massive ups and downs. Hodinkee has seen some massive ups and downs, and it's quite a fascinating article. They say Swiss watch industry faces first employment downturn since post-COVID era. So what does that mean? They're getting rid of people? Yeah, that's what it is there. It is pretty savage. It is savage. Savage is. It's an interesting article because we always think the watching business is going well. It's fantastic. It's great. It's this, it's that. And the reality is maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Let's have a look. Jobs in the Swiss watch industry declined this year for the first time since the post-COVID era, as watch brands and suppliers weathered a downturn in demand and heightened uncertainty amid slowing economic growth and trade challenges. Trump fucked it up. That's what they're saying. Trump fucked it up. Employment in the watch sector in Switzerland fell by 835 jobs, or 1.3% compared to 2024. Employers Association says the drop in jobs comes amid a demanding economic environment marked by lower volumes and a slowdown in global consumption. Global consumption. Yes, it is tough. They're saying it's fucked. Swiss watch industry, let's have a look at this. Accounts for 65,000 jobs and is a key pillar of the economy, with watches and movements among the top 5 largest export sectors. Watches and movements. However, armed conflicts, Middle East, Ukraine, slowdown of Europe and China, crimping demand for Swiss watches in some region. Meanwhile, fluctuating tariff rates. Yeah, tariff rates were a disaster. The US and Switzerland reached an agreement in November to lower tariffs to 15% from 39%. Fuck. Overall, Swiss watch exports declined by 1.6. That's not. I would have thought it'd be a lot worse. Let's have a look here. What am I wearing today? Look at this. Look at this beauty. Breguet. Look at that. It's such a beautiful thing, that Breguet. So it is very savage there. Look at that. Last time jobs in the Swiss watch industry declined annually was in 2021 as the sector retracted to the temporary drops in sales caused by store closures and travel disruptions during the COVID-19 pandemic. The industry then rebounded sharply. I don't think there's going to be any rebounds as demand for watches surged and prices on the secondary market for the most in-demand models surged to unprecedented levels before a steep pullback Now that's leveled out. The global financial crisis, caused in part by the subprime mortgage collapse, took a much bigger toll. And that took a bigger toll, with employment plunging 8% or 4,000 jobs. The Swiss watch industry has created 15,000 since then. Holy fuck. Very interesting. Very interesting. Have a look at this. Rolex and Richmond executives, let's face it, Rolex executives, they're meeting Trumpy. What did they say to him? Hey, Mr. President, why don't you, we'll give you a panda. If you were the president, what would you want to meet? What would you want? Hey, Mr. Prez, what do you think? What would you want? A president, a presidente? What would you want to meet? What would you want? What do you think? Got some interesting. No super chats. What's happening to Berry? I am unemployable, Green Man. What else have we got? We got 69 viewers. It's a little bit quiet. It's a little bit down. What's happening here? We try our best to get some more viewers, but it is just the reality. It is the reality of doing streaming. It can be quiet sometimes. It can be very quiet. Other times it does really well. We have some amazing shit happening at times. And I like to try my best. I do. I like to try my best to get punters on. What other comments are coming up this morning? Good morning, Group Captain Archibald. Thank you. Hey, we got a $5 super chat. Look at this. $5, Chief Tit. Thank you, Chief Tit. Here's something that started off $5. Thank you so much. Apes, we're not going to be saying anything bad about Mike the Snake. He's a good guy. Come on, man. That's not nice to say. Oh, flip mode. Flip mode, 45, $10. Beautiful breaks to Arch. These stupid tariffs are going to drive up prices on retail. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful breaks to. Thank you so much. What would Trump want if he's going to meet the president? You'd have to give him a gift, wouldn't you? Or you give him a special Rolex, a special, look at this. This is Swiss industry. I don't really recognize these people. Who are these fucking people here? Swiss business leaders, including the chief executive Rolex, the chairman of Richmond, and the co-founder of the private equity firm that controls Breitling, met with President Trump in Washington this week to pledge support for ongoing trade talks between the two countries. Wow. Oh, that's the... Fuck, see, they're scared. They're scared. They are fucking scared. President Trump was a guest at the Rolex suite at the US Open in September. Fuck. Fuck. He gets an invite. He's the only person who didn't buy $200,000 worth of shit, $1 million worth of shit to get an invite. Look at this. The gifts they gave seems extravagant, but I suppose the poitus is a pretty important person to their business. Yeah, exactly. Great seeing the South African boss again there. Always making a noise. What can I say? What can I say? Yeah, the Rolex deal will simply forward the tariff to the U.S. customers. Yeah, but they're scared. The U.S. has always been the big market. That's the thing. Are they waitlisted? Look at that. Yes. I suppose Trump could get a Platona. I don't know how rich the Trumpster is. You know, you don't really know this shit. How rich or special is he really? You know, like, we don't know this stuff. We don't know. That's the big thing. We don't know. Rolex isn't scared of shit. No, but they're not scared. But it's still, you are important people. You go and talk to the president and say, hey, what the fuck's happening? He's a billionaire. Low billions, yes. I remember years ago, The Art of the Deal, the Donald Trump book. And then there was a follow-up one. You remember that? I remember reading that years ago. Interesting stuff. What else is going on? Maybe President Trump got one of the Rolex Submariner desk clocks. What do you think? Would he have gotten one of those? One of the desk clocks? What do you think? It's it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. He is a lot richer than he was. Yeah, he had that crypto coin. Remember, he had the coin. Looks like a Panerai, Chief Tit. Yeah, that clock. They're fucking expensive. Believe you me, they are expensive. Expensive stuff. So what else was Houdinki talking about here? So the President of the United States. Look at this. You must admit, it is a pretty cool office, isn't it? The White House. It is pretty cool. It is very cool. What's happening in Houdinki's stories? What stuff is happening? What have they got happening? The Tag Heuer X. Swiss Industry down. Autodromo Mobile One. Hands on the Planet. Yeah, that's actually a nice watch. The Planet Ocean. Yes, I agree. Hublot wraps up the 20th anniversary of the Big Bang. Fuck, what do you think of these? Actually, what do you think of these, man? Fuck, what is this stuff? Is that the brand goes out with a Big Bang with 4 limited edition? Fuck. What do you think of that? Limited edition nightclub versions. I'm having a snake. A snake. What do you think of these Hublots? What are they made of? How does a brand known for loud maximalist watches and equally wrap up a year. An anniversary year for one of the important watches. Oh, Magic City, Vice, Big Water, and Sunshine. Look at that. Miami Beach edition. Look at that. Look at the case there. What the hell is that? It looks like marshmallow, doesn't it? Marshmallow. What do you think? Chief Tit says, stop eating shit in the new year. Oh, we've got one here. Dara Lee. Davey S'mores. I got some Dara Lee mango licorice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Mango. Licorice. Lovely. What do you think of this? Fuck. What is that? All four feature the open-worked Mecha 10 caliber with a unique architecture. Fuck, they're 57,000? Mecha 10 Street Art Editions. Hublot. Fuck me dead. 57,500. Fuck me dead. Oh, they're all PVD. The power is a black accents on the watch, like the black, are all PVD coated titanium. The visual street art chaos extends to the rubber strap, complete with black ceramic and titanium. What do you think? What do you think, guys? 57. Fuck me dead. I'm in the wrong business. What do these people do for a living to buy this shit? The movement. Hours, minutes, seconds, power reserve. 10 days, that's good. Manual winding, 21.6. 57,500. 10 individually numbered pieces per color. Fuck me dead. 57,500. Fucking hell, that's expensive. Would you want one of those? Crazy stuff. Mecha quartz. Yeah, no, that's exactly. What is that? The Mecha. What is that? Yeah, that's a good point. What is the Mecha? This Mecha they talk about. The Mecha. What is the Mecha? Like the Mecha was the. It's not a chronograph. Like a Mecha quartz is quartz with the chronograph part was mechanical, with the movement was quartz. Now this is fully mechanical. Why do they call it a Mecha? I think that's just the name of the movement. A collection of 4 different colorways of 44 mil Mecha 10 powered. What's the Mecha 10 powered Big Bang models that I can only describe as paintball Pollock vibes? Yes. Paintball vibes. Yes. The Magic City in purple and green that reminds everyone of everyone's favorite dinosaur. Vice goes all pink with a splash of blue. Big Water comes in bright blue with grays thrown in. And my favorite of the 4 is probably orange, yellow, orange, and green Sunshine Edition. All four are powered by the Hub 1201 Mecha 10 caliber. There you go. Oh, 10. 10 is the power reserve. 10 day. Mecha 10. That's what. Oh, that's 10 day. 10 day. That is pretty good. But 57.5 fucking $1,000. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. That's fucking lunacy. It's manual wind. AC3 Rolex gave Trump a gold day date desk clock. I hope so. I have a bag of Australian licorice. Don't know what makes it Australian. It's where it's made. Australian licorice. See, we got a few super chats to start the show. We got 100 people watching now. That's good. I like to have some good numbers there. It's okay. It's yeah, it is what it is, guys. That's the way we do things. So phew. What's going on, guys? Talk to me. Come on, guys, talk to me. Global Hypercolors t-shirts want their watches back. Come on, guys, let's jump on. Let's jump on the show. Can we get some talent on? I'd love to have some talent on the show today. Can we get Goldberg? I was hoping Goldberg on. Please jump on if you get the chance. Great to chat. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm just going to send a few invites out there. We'll send that to Goldberg, Aussie expat, Tan, Clive. Who else do I want? Let's see if we can get OC on. What's OC up to? See if we can talk to him. Let's see if we can get Herman Ingram on. I like Herman. He's okay. Bear. Does Bear come on? I don't know. Does Bear come on? I don't know if he comes on, but we'll give it a shot. Do we want HR on? You tell me. We'll see. Tusa. I want to talk Punky Brewster. Let's talk Punky Brewster. Punky Brewster. Hoff on smash, man. I love the Hoffmeister. He's a great guy. Hoff on smash. He's a good guy. Who else is there? I'm just trying to see who else I can get on. O'Sheen O'Malley's blocked me. Patrick Philippe. Let's see if we get him on. He was always a fun punter. I liked him. He was fun. Enthusiastic, energetic. Yeah, so meant just trying to see who else I can. Oh yeah, I spoke to him. He's cool. That's about it, really. Yeah. Yeah, we're gearing gearing down for Christmas. That's what we're down to now. We're coming in for the final week. That's what we like to do, is just enjoy everything we can. We want to have some good things we can do. Let's have a look at anything else. No, we've sent some invites out. That's okay. Punky Brewster. I'd like to have some Punky Brewster talk. Let's see what's happening there. Like, subscribe. And Nub Gunner. Ship sinking fast. Yes, boys. I would like to we'd have a little catch up. I'd like to catch up. What's OC up to? I haven't spoken to him in ages. I'd like to just say, hey, how you going, man? Christmas wishes. I don't wish anyone bad, you know. I tell you honestly, with that absolute tragedy in Australia, I'd like to just be peace, just be cool. That's what I'd like, just to wish everyone good things. Let's have a look. Who else can I get to jump on the stream here? What's happening at Houdinki? Houdinki. Okay, so Houdinki. What else is new at Houdinki? Okay, so we were saying what's new at Houdinki. What's new at Houdinki? So Houdinki had the article on the Swiss industries. 1.3%. I don't think that's serious. I don't think that's not exactly. I thought it'd be worse. I thought it'd be far worse than that. Okay. What other interesting things? The Amiga. That's just a hands-on. That's just somebody who. A closer look at the 4th generation. Okay. That's hands-on. Does that do anything? That's just revisiting the past, really, isn't it? I mean, hands-on approach. The 1st gen next to the 4th. Actually, that's an interesting photo. Look at this, guys. I actually prefer the original. The new one looks more like a Rolex. The original is distinct Amiga. The new one looks very, very Rolexy. What do you think? Very, very Rolexy. Very, very Rolexy. I'm just going to get a coffee. 1 minute, guys. Just give me 1 minute. We're going to run an advertisement for David SW because he supports me. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right, guys. David SW. That's where I would go. Don't pay the retail games with these guys, Dave. Don't pay the retail games. Just having some soda water. Fuck that. I shouldn't have had those snakes. They're making me sleepy. I'm getting some coffee. I got to tell you, with this Planet Ocean, I like the original. I think that's the Planet Ocean. The other one looks like a Rolex wannabe. That's what it looks like. Oh, be there in a moment. Goldberg's joining. Fuck! Just when we were starting to sink, we get the dog trainer. Not just any dog trainer. The world's greatest. No, apes. Why don't you jump on, apes? I don't see you jumping on. I got no panelists. Colors of Benetton. That's right. Benetton. Terry Boston, you're welcome to jump on, man. We never said no. We love to have you on. What do you think? I think the original looks far better than the new one. What do you reckon, guys? Come on, give me a view. Give me some answer. Arch, buy a business so you can get off the gutter. I don't want to put money into... I want to keep money in my home loan. I want to put it into gambling. That's what it is there. We got the world's greatest dog trainer, Mr. Dog Trader. Look at these here. This is two Planet Oceans, the original and the new one. I like the fucking original. I don't know what you think.
I'm a little more drawn to the new one, not because of
the new one looks like a fucking Rolex.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm drawn to it. I mean, it's ceramic instead of aluminum. It's got nicer indices, a better bracelet.
The original one was just so unique. It was distinct. Okay.
It's the Rolexification of Omega. What do you think? I think they're Rolexifying.
Now, I wanted to say to you, we were talking, you sent me that article about the Swiss industry. It's 1.3% down, right? I don't think that's too bad at all, do you?
No, but it was the largest drop since the pandemic. It means that the momentum has stopped going this way and it's starting to retrench back the other way. What we're talking about, guys, is the employment in the Swiss watch industry has dropped marginally this year over last. So it's a reflection of, I don't know, I guess reduced orders. They're employing fewer people this year than they did last year.
What do you think? There was also an interesting article that the president met with the head of Rolex, the head of Richemont. What gifts would they have given him? Swag.
I don't know, like, how about a Pepsi? I mean, probably, hats,
but wouldn't they
golf,
do something special with it? Not just a standard Pepsi. There'd be some special edition which will...
Yeah, have his name on it.
Would they do that? You reckon they would do that? They give him something like that?
No, they don't private label anything anymore. Do they? But remember when, every Arab sultan could get his, logo for his armed forces on the watch? Domino's had their logo. Tiffany's had their logo. Do they do that for anybody now?
No, they don't.
The Tiffany's got in trouble. The reason Tiffany's was one of the largest ADs for Rolex. And Rolex used to private label them with the Tiffany dial. They'd paint Tiffany on there. And then they quit doing it. And they said to Tiffany, we're not doing it anymore. And Tiffany said, okay. And then Tiffany had their own watchmakers take off the crystal, paint Tiffany on there, put the sapphire back on, and then Rolex cut them off, which is why Tiffany is not an AD for Rolex any longer. They literally just altered all their own watches.
Oh, they don't like that.
Yes. No. The Tiffany was altering altering God's work, messing with creation. Did you do the couple super chats that there are?
We got a super chat here. This is from Rich Mitch. $2, £2. They gave a gold bar and a desk clock to him. That's when the president met them. Would he get a gift? Would he get swag?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's sucking up. But I mean, I think it's common for heads of state to exchange gifts. Archie's left the building, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't even say goodbye to us. He's just standing in the doorway wearing a striped shirt, shorts, no shoes or socks.
I had my coffee delivered.
Did you? Hey, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my coffee.
Fuck, that's strong.
I see. Well, it looks like a flat white. Is it a nice flat white?
What do you think? I really think the original Planet Ocean I prefer. Marky.
I'm in the other camp. If I can take a ceramic bezel, that's what I'm going to do. But you're right. It is more Rolexy. And the reason is that if you look at the bezel on the left, it's not only aluminum, but it's narrow. And the bezel on the right is not only ceramic, but it's wider. So it definitely emulates the Rolex look a lot more. A lot more. But at least they finally realized we don't need that, we don't need the wart. The helium escape valve. That's kind of cool that's gone.
But that was an Amiga that was just a cutie little. It was a pic. It was a.
I know that you're fond of little. I know you're fond of horns on a watch. I know this, but
yes.
But most
crown
people
guards and horns. We got Chief Tit, $5. Compare that Amiga to the Seiko. What's this Seiko? I'm going to call this Seiko.
Let's have a look.
Marky.
Tits, get on here.
I want to say to you, thank you for coming on today, Marky.
Always a pleasure.
Were you
floundering?
I was drowning, okay?
Were you? Nah, you were doing fine. You don't need me. You need, more different panelists. So
I actually like you. You understand? It's not about need.
I don't know.
I like you. Fuck, this is beautiful. Look at this. Have a look at this watch here.
Let's have a look. Have a look.
This is fucking gorgeous. I mean, it's a Seiko. Okay, so just be.
Is it a Grand Seiko at least?
No.
Ooh.
It's a Pro Specs.
Yeah.
But look at this. It's actually quite nice.
Yes, okay, it is. But how much? Because it's going to be obnoxious.
$950.
Yeah, that's
600 US. That's Aussie dollars. 600.
Okay, all right.
Second hand there.
Fine.
Okay, now
I would spend $500 for that.
They go to department stores. Look at that, David Jones. There's no other store like David Jones. That's when you knew you were part of the middle class. You know that?
I see. We don't really know the David Jones backstory here in
It's
Merca.
like a Macy's. Macy's.
Oh, gotcha.
You would drive a Cadillac. You understand?
Macy's, we know about. Guys, if you would like less of me, then we need more of you. I'm putting up the link. Come on board, and then there will be less Goldberg and more of you.
And we've got another super chat here. We got Mr. GMT, $5. OG Planet Ocean is the sexy. That's why Mr. GMT, it's the fucking one that stands out as a Planet Ocean. I don't want a fucking Rolex clone.
Well, look, here's a good thing. Those old ones are selling for what? 3,500, 4,000? And these new ones are like 9,000, 9,500. So if I'm buying one of them today, I'm definitely buying the old one. Definitely. It's going to be a couple of years, I think, before these suckers are all over the place and, people are bailing out of them at 40% off, but it's going to take a while.
Yes. I understand what you're saying, Maki.
Do you see? Do you understand? The problem with this, look, here's the problem with the Seiko. Seiko makes about 20 different watches that kind of look a little like this and range from $1,000 to like $3,000. And even their turtles, which used to be 300, are like 600. And everything Seiko has just gotten stupidly expensive now. They've just pumped up the volume. Look, it's Tits. How are you, Tits?
Cheap Tit. I got to tell you, I like this Seiko at that. I mean, look, it's not a Rolex, it's not an Omega, but
It's
at
not a
that
Tudor.
price point, it's actually a nice watch.
Very nice watch. Don't you think, though, Arch? The reason I mentioned it is because that Omega, you know how you've got the two Omegas next to each other, the old one and the new one.
I like the old one better. I got to tell you, I don't want a imposter Rolex. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have to see the Omega on the left one to know it's an Omega. Whereas the one on the right, the new Omega, it
looks like an orange Rolex.
It looks like an orange Rolex. It could even be one of those Seikos. Could be anything.
I had a haircut, by the way. Do you like my $20 haircut?
Which one did you cut?
It's absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, cheap.
Yes. Hey, listen, let's move along real quick before we make more fun of that Seiko, because we have a $10 super chat. That's
$10 super chat from Madman. Do we classify Mark as a panelist or a penalist?
A penalist.
Doesn't matter because today he's Archie's life jacket. The new one shits on the old version, big boy, and I already own and love a Gen 1 Planet Ocean. Oh.
There you go. Well, Madman says it's the new one, not the old one, and the new one shits on the old one, and spec-wise, he's right. How can you argue with that?
But does it look like a quintessential Omega?
Does now. In 20 years from now, it's going to be the quintessential Omega.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You know why? Because they've decided they shouldn't be ugly anymore.
Is that right?
Apparently. They made it beautiful.
I thought the old one was very nice, actually.
Listen, the collectors are a Twitter and a GOG over the new one. But I'm telling you, I'm not shelling out $9,000 for that new one. You can really have most of what you want by getting the old one, and they're cheap. And you know what? They're going to get cheaper now because this is going to be the desirable one.
Yeah, accessibility is a real issue for them. They're just too accessible. Isn't that what the problem is with them compared to?
Well, as they price them up now, they're starting to move them a little bit out of the inventory-wise. Yes, they're accessible. Price-wise, they're getting a little stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Madman, for the generous $10, and now we have another super chat.
Julius Caesar, $5. The new Planet Ocean tries to be the baby Pro Prof from the 70s. Oh, okay.
Boy, the Pro Prof is a...
the Pro Prof's got that rectangular case.
It is a monster. It's such a cool watch. Remember when I was almost executed?
I had one for a while, Mark.
Did you?
An original one.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, this is like 25 years ago.
That would have been real heavy. Would have been a heavy watch.
Yeah, it was amazing, but
you were light and the watch was heavy, and now it's the other way around. Do you remember when I was almost executed in Mexico for taking pictures in the expensive watch boutique? Do you remember that? So in that place, on that occasion, I went in, I wandered into Amiga, and I had one. They cleaned mine, changed the battery for me, didn't even charge me, and let me try on a Pro Prof. And I really enjoyed. I have a hard time saying Pro Prof, guys.
Yeah.
It does not roll off does not trip off the fucking tongue. Half the time I want to say Pro Prof or Pro Prof. I struggle with.
Was it uncomfortable on the wrist though, Arch, when you had it? What about you, Mark? You tried it on. What was it like to wear?
Look, it just had a it had the shark mesh. The shark mesh. It was okay.
Yeah.
But
massive.
It was it was a very heavy because it's a monoblock. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah,
mono,
thick, chunky, carved out of one giant piece of steel.
and everything goes through the front, the dial. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's how they do the water resistance there.
They just set everything down into this block of steel.
So did it sort of, was it sort of top heavy because of the bracelet, like the IWC was? Or?
It's fucking crazy, but it's a diving watch. See, you're supposed to wear it over a wetsuit. You know,
I felt like I was wearing like a giant Star Trek communicator or something on my wrist. It's not like wearing a normal watch.
Yeah.
You know, at all. It was like wearing some kind of an instrument on the wrist. Yeah. So it was very cool, but I liked it quite a bit. But I really couldn't envision walking around with it. I couldn't daily it. You know, I knew I would never be able to daily.
No, yeah.
Super chat, Madman, $5. Gotta get them on the wrist. I tried them on. They are a new level in my opinion. But I do love the old ones. Much nicer to wear. And I don't know if you know this. Madman bought the two-tone Daytona. That's the Maserati blue. That was my second one.
You love that watch.
I sold it. I do. That was a beautiful watch.
Did Madman buy it from you?
Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you. You know, I sold a number of watches 6 months ago as well because I really needed to address some financial issues. Okay, that's it's not because I didn't like the watch. These are
listen, you sold watches for the same reason that Little Boy Blue. You needed the money.
Little Boy Blue, yes.
You needed the money.
Yes.
So did you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever sold a watch, Tits?
Never.
No.
So you just like accumulate, but you don't deaccumulate. You don't.
So bad, Mark. I've got this fucking box full of shit.
You know, same.
It's so fucking painful. I don't want to put something up and advertise and get some fuckwit to say, "Oh, you're wasting my time." Just fuck off.
You know what? I'd rather hit it. I'd rather hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Super chat, Madman, tonight's hero.
Madman, $5. $5. You love chunky monkeys art, so this trend of thinner watches is probably not for you. Still, think you should consider getting a Super Ocean Heritage 2 back in the collection. Yeah, I do feel that way. Yes, I do agree with you there.
That Breitling is a fantastic watch. I love the Super Ocean.
Yeah,
right.
I should dig mine out. I gotta. You know what? Have you heard of Steel Fish?
Steel Fish, yeah. That's not the Heritage. That's the Super Ocean Steel Fish.
It's a Super Ocean Steel Fish. They're big.
You know what happens to steel fish? They rust. You know what happens if you put a can in the ocean? It rusts.
Mine didn't rust.
And then you get food poisoning
I
from the rust.
Keep it though. It had big painted. It had big, super loomy Arabics. It was real thick. I mean, mind you, it had a Valjoux 77, so it was kind of thick and noisy.
I think that watch. Which one is it? The Super Ocean?
Super Ocean Steel Fish.
Steel Fish. Let me have a look.
I'll bring it up for you guys.
Let's have a look. I kind of miss it.
By the way, look at this beautiful. This is monochrome. They're celebrating one of the most beautiful Breguets in the new collection. Now, I want to bring this up here. Breitling.
You could just put
Super
Steel
Ocean. Just type in Steel Fish. Fish.
That'll do it.
There we go. So they're a bit of an acquired taste. They're not the retro. They're cheap. They are so cheap. I remember I had a Steel Fish. I paid $1,000 US for.
Mine was nicer than any of the ones. Could you scroll a little to find the one that I had, because it was more modern?
They get cunty when they get old. They get really they get a bit cunty.
Cunty.
Yeah, the bezels don't look sharp. They get over polished, and
you know what?
This is what I had. I had a 17390. That's exactly what I had, Marky.
That's all right. I don't hate it. But when you're done, look.
Fish. You know what happens to tinned fish if you put it in the ocean? It rusts.
Listen, you know what? Filter this from high to low so we can see the expensive ones. Because they'll be the newer ones, which is what I had.
Somebody in the chat said my bronze Tudor will never rust.
No, but it'll patina. It'll corrode. It won't rust, but it will corrode.
I've got one of them. I love that thing. It's fantastic. What are you guys doing today?
Scroll up. Stop. Scroll up slow. Just slow. Keep going. Stop.
See, this is what they did here. They did the bezel. The bezel's much nicer.
I still don't see mine. So you got.
I've got one of those, but not the chrono.
See, that bezel is actually a bit chintzy. It's a little bit how.
Look, the rubber insert one is much nicer looking. Super chat, Jesus, massive one, Arch.
$50.
It's a beautiful watch. One Up Trading, $50. We're not done, baby.
$50. That one hurt. $50.
Bigly, everything bigly. Arch, turn that energy up all the way. Thank you.
Jeez.
I got to tell you something, Mark. These Super Ocean steel fish, these are bargains, you know? Bargains.
I'm going to find you, Mark.
You should give your kids a steel fish. Give your kids a steel fish for Christmas.
I've got one of those ones, Arch. You know, not the steel fish, you know, the one with the rubber on the insert that you just showed. That's the one that
steel
I gave
fish. To Would you give your kids a watch? Sorry?
Yeah. I remember, you know, I've got one of those Breitlings, the Super Ocean Mark, with the rubber strap.
I'm going to find mine. Here we go.
What did you think of it?
Hold on, I'm going to send it to you. Okay, you have it now. Have a look. $50. One Up Trading. Thank you, sir.
$50. You're not done, baby. Bigly, everything. Bigly. Turn up the energy, baby.
All the way. All right, have a look at the WhatsApp. What is that I'm showing? It's nicer than these ones, but it's newer, I think.
Oh, that's much nicer. That's yours,
right?
Marky?
Well, it was. I sold it. Why did I sell it? I don't know why I sold it. I didn't even remember who I sold it to, but I did sell it. And then sometimes I think about buying it back. What's that?
Was it somebody in the community?
Are you referring to the gay community? No.
That's what I was thinking, the community. I thought, oh, okay.
I sold it to...
that was the chronograph you had.
Yeah. I sold it to a watch nerd.
It is nice looking. It is nice, Marky. What did you sell it for? Just bring it up on the screen.
I don't know.
Here.
They're like 3-4, somewhere in the 3-4 gram range. But like, if you can't really tell, I guess, too much in this picture. But those Arabics are all very, very thickly applied loom. So that fucker glowed like a torch after it was charged up. And it was 44.
They do. Do you like? I love the. Yeah.
So it was big. What do you love?
What made you get rid of it, Mark?
Stupidity.
Oh, you want it back? We can. Get
I do. Like, I could buy this one back. But it's a stupid watch, honestly. It's big, it's thick, it's heavy, it's noisy. It has a Valjoux movement. Aussie expat would hate it. You hate this, right, Aussie?
It's kind of garbage, but
exactly. See, I told you. But you know, we all have bad habits.
I love
this one,
binding.
Super Ocean 42. Have you seen the Super Ocean 42?
No, it's a 44. This one.
No, the one that I had is a Super Ocean 42.
That's better. I have a 40. I have a Super Ocean 42 also.
Yeah.
I have an A13340, which makes better sense. Is more wearable than this watch.
Yeah.
Aussie expat, now that you got rid of your Omega, you only have Rolex and Tudor, is that right?
100%. 100%. Only Hans Wilsdorf companies. Thank you.
Hans Wilsdorf approved your entire collection. If someone gave you an Omega, you'd throw it out.
Yes. Yeah.
When the President Trump met Rolex CEO and the head of Richmond, what do you think they gave him?
Well, we know they gave him the clock, one of one Rolex clock. We don't know any details of that clock, do we? I think there's some close-up photos, but so they gave him a clock.
I saw one on the Moda auction for like 15, 16,000, something like that.
Oh no! The presidential clock is not the same as that. It's completely different. Yeah, it's not one of those.
See, and I understand.
It's got an inscription, and it's for President Trump. It isn't like this is a gift to the country or something like that. The inscription is to
Well, it
President
doesn't
Trump.
matter.
Now, he could still
anyway.
Yeah, he could still leave it there.
He's not gonna. Come on.
It depends. I mean, there's other things that were given to other presidents at different times, and they're still in the Oval Office.
I mean, they're supposed to be cataloged and like kept by the archives, but I think Trump's keeping his shit. I'm not entirely sure I blame him on that score. I don't know.
Hey, Hillary took the bloody furniture from the White House and moved it to their own home.
I guess so. There's precedent.
Yeah, it's like you just house that shit.
What did she take?
She took a lot, something like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of furniture.
Vintage antique furniture or what?
Good for her.
Oh, look, I don't really care what our rulers do. I mean, the idea of checks and balances on the rulers is completely absurd. But let's just make sure that we understand that that's the system. We're not like the rules don't apply to them. We should not kid ourselves. Like corruption, we're probably in Ukraine. This whole war has probably started because Biden's son was getting kickbacks from the Ukrainians, and the Russians had just finished a pipeline directly to Germany, cutting the Ukrainians off from their money supply.
Did Trump give you that line this morning?
Wait, which part of what I said was not true? Fact. So fact. He was on the gas company's board.
Well, you can't prove any of it. He's been pardoned.
Russia built the pipeline.
Pardoned by the auto.
Here we go. Escalations. First month of conflict. Let's blow up the pipeline immediately. Germany and Russia had great communication and relationships until someone in Ukraine thought they shouldn't.
Can you tell us about the moon landing? Give us your thoughts on that now.
No, I've told you fact after fact after fact. Now, if you want my opinion, I think we shouldn't be in Ukraine. That's my opinion. But I've only given you facts prior to that.
What's your opinion on the moon landing? Fact or fiction?
That's a fact. But if you're talking about from a watch context, it's all lies. There's no such thing as a moon watch. It's all lies. Okay.
Yeah, there was a Rolex GMT went into space.
Yes. Well, I think the GMT actually made it on the moon. Like it wasn't just
I think you're right about
the space, but it's actually made it to the moon.
The only one that made actually on the moon was the Bulova, because he's Omega stuffed up or something. That's what I heard.
There was one incident of that. There was one incident.
Hey, Mark, you see on the private chat?
Wait. Yes.
Just click that one. That's the one that I've got, the exact one.
Yeah, it's horrible. I hate that one.
I love that one.
I love that one. I love that.
You know why? Because I hate the font of the. It's like
Yeah.
an italic font for all the numbers,
That's
So
exactly
you know
why I
what it's
like.
like? Do you remember?
I love it.
including on
do
the
you remember
bezel.
in the 80s when we were kids?
Yeah, horrible.
They used to have Matchbox Super Kings. You know, the big
Yeah.
trucks, the Matchbox, the bigger size ones.
Yeah.
That looks like it. That's the sort of watch that would go with that sort of toy.
A Tonka
No,
truck.
Matchbox Super Kings. Remember Matchbox? They
yeah.
had the small ones, but you could also get the big trucks and tractor and excavators and stuff. Remember that?
Yep. Hold on a second.
Same colors, you know, the yellow,
Yeah.
the black.
Well, the yellows always looks good when it comes to diving stuff, because a lot of diving things are traditionally yellow, right? Like the Poseidon brand and stuff like that. A lot of high-end commercial diving equipment has got yellow accents on it, which is why I liked it.
I got to tell you something. I just did some fact checking, if you don't mind.
Illuminate
And
us.
yeah, you actually are right there. The Hillary and Bill Clinton did not steal furniture from the White House, but a 2001 controversy arose over approximately 190,000 worth of gifts, including furnishings they took when leaving office.
Yeah. 190,000 in 2001 money? No, it would have been
Gifts.
1999.
Gifts.
1999 money, $200,000. Probably
Gifts.
$500,000 in today's money.
What? Gifts.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you straight fact.
Hey, you know what they didn't do? They didn't knock down half the fucking White
Confusion
House.
over the
to build a
intended receipt
ballroom.
of some items.
They did, they didn't demolish half the White House. That they didn't do.
Well, there really should be no controversy on receipt of items because by law, quote unquote, you're meant to report the receipt of items as they're given. You're not meant to
I don't know how.
not have a paper trail at the end
I'm not
of the
gonna
day. That in itself is a crime.
I don't know how this works. Nobody knows. It's deliberately.
No, but
Apparently
the
this
reality
happened
is
with,
this.
Ricky, with Johnson. Johnson offered a Rolex and said no.
Woo! What do we got there?
It's very old, and I
We're
haven't
about to
opened it since I bought it. And it's not a watch.
Oh well, what do you mean you haven't opened it since you bought it?
Well, I got it at an auction a very long time ago, and I just haven't gotten around to opening this fucking thing.
All right. Well, you show it off. I'm gonna let the dog out real quick.
Go on.
There's the watermelon behind you too, Chief Tit, on the table.
That's exactly right, Arch. Fuck, this was bought. Look at this. And I haven't opened it yet. 2022. 3rd of January.
Da-da-da-da! Let's have a look.
Watch, Arch. You're going to freak when you see this.
Oh, wow. Oh, Matchbox catalogs.
The
Oh,
Matchbox-
interesting.
I bought this.
I was a Matchbox kid when I was growing up.
Me
Unfortunately. Yeah.
So these have been sitting in this little package since 2022, and I haven't opened it. Look.
Did you know, Chief Twit, between Hot Wheels and Matchbox, I was Matchbox. Do you know that Hot Wheels now owns Matchbox?
Yes,
Yeah, I can't
Mattel
believe it.
owns Matchbox, yeah.
It's awful.
You know, when I was little, Matchbox always was like the better one, and Hot Wheels was like the bit of a cheapo thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always been sort of this fantasy bullshit thing. But a Hot Wheel, a Matchbox, you could aspire to. You know what I mean? You
So
could
what's-
say, "Oh, I hope I see this one day."
What's your date of birth? What's your year of birth? Yours is.
I'm in '83.
You're 83. Arch is 72, aren't you, Arch?
Yeah, 72. Look at that. Oh, incredible stuff.
And here's my one, 71.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
I'll try to find the 83 for you, mate.
Do you collect the models as well, or do you just want the catalogs?
I've got a couple of the little cars, but from when I was little, I've just got them downstairs, but I don't really collect them. I was thinking
I've got a relevant unboxing. This will take about like 2 minutes. It's on topic.
You know, what are you unboxing there, bud?
What is it?
I went to Tudor today. I did see something that I liked. The new Ranger.
Very nice.
Oh,
36.
Oh,
But
fantastic.
as I said, this is actually on topic. Check this out. This isn't swag. This is not stuff we all get. This is stuff VIPs get. So I'm going to put this together later. Look at this. Official Tudor.
Oh, it says Tudor. Is that a sticker, or that's actually on the box?
It's a sticker. It's a sticker.
Sorry?
It's a sticker.
Does it say Tudor on the car? What does it say Tudor on the car?
I know they sponsor the team, but I don't know if there's actually one on the car. We'll find out. I'll put it together
So
later.
there's two for you, mate. 83. There you go. Oh,
What's Chief Twit got?
there's your 1983 booklets
Wow.
for your year
Oh,
birthday.
cool. I like the colors.
So that's a definite Tudor, other
1983.
than
I was in grade 6. I was in grade 6, Chief Tit.
yeah, me too.
I was already well out of college.
Oh, what year did you finish high school, Chief Tit?
89.
Same
When
as
did you think
me.
he finished high school?
Wow.
Wow. We went in the same grade, Chief Tit.
Yeah, exactly right. We probably went to schoolies together, mate. We didn't realise.
Now, Tits, did you go to Oxley State High?
No,
Went somewhere fancy?
a little bit fancy, yeah.
Yeah. You like learn to read and shit?
Barely.
Yeah.
A waste of money, really.
Mm.
Hey, Ozzy, what did you get from Tudor in the end? Just the model? Did you get a watch?
No, I didn't get one. I did try on the new 36, and
Yeah, how did you find it?
it's lovely.
Yeah,
I
I love it.
don't
It's
feel like
fantastic.
spending money right now, but it's
Okay.
very nice. I'll pick it up at some point. I mean, when it came out, a lot of us on my Discord sort of said, you know what, it's great,
In the
but
blue?
it's even better a year from now at $1,000 off.
In the black or the June?
I definitely like black. I haven't seen the Dune yet. I could have, but I didn't have enough time.
Yeah, I agree. The black's better.
Super chat. We got Dino's 1974, $2. Thoughts on the Bulgari Diagona Scuba 2019 or Steel?
This is going to be horrible, I think.
No, it's fucking great.
Is it?
I love that fucking watch, and everyone hates it, but I love it.
Well, after seeing your Breitling, I'm not too sure about your taste anymore. So,
You're speaking with a shirt on like that, lumberjack.
it's so cozy.
Screw.
It's really not about clothing. It's about watches.
Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't want to be on the other side of the courtroom from you, though. You're vicious.
Shocking.
Vicious. Shocking.
Oh, this is
Are you
the
gentlemen
Scuba.
doing
Yeah,
right now?
Did
Bubba.
you take the furniture?
I just wanted to come on to say, first of all, I need to defend my wife. All right, when we left the White House, we were dead broke. Okay, dead broke, and I don't mean Arkansas broke. I mean dead broke, and we were in debt, and we needed money fast. And we did what we had to do.
So you took the ashtrays, the table lamps. What'd you take?
We just took a few items. That's all we did.
Well, like,
So now I need to get back to the American people because this is just insane.
hey, listen, can you tell us what Epstein Island is like while we got you here?
Who's Epstein? What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
All right, that's what I thought.
Well, I got last one. When did you stop raping women? Was there a point which we decided that wasn't the last one?
Oh, wow. That Chief Tit feeling his oats today. I mean, Aussie
It
Expat.
wasn't me.
I know. Aussie Expat being feisty.
It all depends on what the definition of is.
Is.
Ah. Yeah.
And I've said
I
that many
see.
times before, so I don't think we need to rehash this.
I saw you say it on live television, Mr. President.
Also,
remember
you
that.
didn't ask me, but I'll tell you right now, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie about it, not a single time, never. This is ridiculous. I gotta go.
Thank
I
you
gotta
for
go. I got a bimbo waiting for me in the car. I gotta go.
Oh, good.
guys. That was an exclusive interview with not President Clinton right here live on the Archie Luxury Show. And while that was
Amazing.
all going on, Archie was doing like very important things, like looking over his other emails and not really talking to President Clinton.
Are we all men's men here? Even yourself.
What do you mean
blowjob?
even? Hey, you know
a
what?
blowjob doesn't count as sexual relations, right?
Hold on. I'm more man than you, and I've had more men than you'll ever be.
No. I said you can chime in. A blowjob doesn't count.
Even you, as though like you were going to include the homo.
No, I'm making sure that everyone understands. The question is for everyone.
I got hair on my arms. I have to shave my fucking beard, unlike you're very delicate. But yes, go right ahead.
But yeah, so a blowjob doesn't count as sexual relations. Just so this is not.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Of course it does. This watch is hideous, by the way. You like this, Tits? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I remember when Bulgaria used to make that aluminum stuff. Do you ever remember the aluminium stuff?
Aluminium? No, but you think
aluminum, very light.
I'm surprised there aren't more aluminum watches on the market at the moment, considering just how much machining capacity we have for aluminum. You would think that there'd be a few micro-brand shitters that would be doing more aluminum.
Now we have the real Doc. Right.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Doc, thank you. You know what, Doc? You missed President Clinton.
You're kidding me. What?
No. And you know what? President Clinton showed
Yeah, we
up.
just had Clinton on.
I will say that Aussie Expat gave him a good interview and gave him no softball questions. Aussie Expat really put his feet to the fire, and Archie never really noticed that he had a president on.
Goes without saying.
So, anyway,
but I did want to defend Aussie Expat because I noticed that you guys were having an argument about something there, and
masculinity.
And you went to your go-to when you ran out of arguments and started talking about the moon landing and stuff. So I just wanted to mention. It's a little bit odd. Thought I'd just throw it out there that
Doc,
all the moon landings were during the Nixon administration and only the Nixon administration.
You knew what I was going for there, right? Though you know what I was going for. I was just trying to discredit.
Just one thing I want to ask you, Doc. If the moon landing was fake, why did they keep going back there then? Okay, because it wasn't just one trip.
It was several trips only during the Nixon administration.
It was a single program, so I mean, I don't know what saying multiple trips would accomplish in terms of saying, they did multiple times. It wasn't like five independent missions were done.
And often it was within a few months of the last one.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there was some, let's just call it negative press regarding the Vietnam War that maybe required a distraction.
Look, I think the moon landings happened, but I would forgive Generation Alpha to think that maybe it didn't, because they got to the moon from bupkis, complete bupkis, to man on the moon in 9 years.
They had less computing capability than an iPhone.
Yeah, and we can't even get a Starship to go into orbit. There hasn't even been a single Starship that could make it to orbit. And it's been 11 years. Ridiculous.
Obviously, you haven't seen Star Wars.
Let me say this to you. Can I just say something to you there, Doc? Yeah. I just typed it into AI, right? I like to use some AI to verify our facts.
Remember, AI is depending on the AI.
The Apollo mission brought back 382 kilos. That's 842 pounds of moon rocks.
Mm-hmm.
You know about the moon rock.
Third-party verification. Independent space agencies from Japan, India, and China have all sent orbiters to the moon that have captured high-res images of the Apollo landing sites. Scientific instruments. The astronauts left retro reflector arrays of the moon surface. These mirrors are still used today by observers on Earth to bounce laser beams off the moon.
You want to pause or you want to just keep going? Just roll.
Soviet tracking. The Soviet Union, the United States' primary rival in the Cold War, had the ability to track Apollo spacecraft and monitored the missions in real time. They would have immediately exposed a hoax, but instead they acknowledged the achievement.
Are you done?
Are you done
We'll
yet?
go in reverse order because that's what I remember. In terms of Russia, they were buying, I believe at that time, they were buying large amounts of food from the United States. Do you really think they'd blow the whistle and then not have food?
We won't sell you Fritos if you blow the whistle.
And let me see if I can remember the other arguments.
The moon
In terms
rocks?
of the array on the moon for reflecting BS,
Yes.
those are placed by probes by the other countries.
Probes.
In other words, it doesn't have to be man-made to put those up there. And there's a whole bunch of trips made to the moon that were unmanned. In fact, that's how they got a lot of the data beforehand.
What about the moon rocks, which I know you have an answer
Oh yeah,
for?
the moon rocks were analyzed and found to be petrified wood.
That's crazy.
And that was a big deal story that came out in 2000.
That was one
On
rock that
NBC.
was in a museum in Europe, okay?
And then the other rocks haven't been analyzed, by independent labs.
Well, because they've all been used to put in watches on watch dials now. Isn't that what happened?
Exactly.
Super
Part of
jet.
Oh, bloody Omega bought the whole lot.
Right. Omega
Yeah.
has
And moon swatches.
From Apes, £5. Chief Tit, any Mont Blanc pens? Show us your Mont Blancs. You've got heaps of Mont Blancs.
I've only got one at the moment here, which is this one.
That's
The rest
okay.
are in the special cabinet downstairs. This is a very simple one. I love this one.
That's a
I see.
tasteful size. They're all gigantic these days.
I
Wait.
hate pens.
I see you. I see you once you see it. I see you.
Wait.
Black
Did you
Cat
say you have a whole
997,
cabinet?
$2. When men landed on the moon, blowjobs were not cheating.
Eating ain't
Ah, simpler
cheating. Let me explain
times.
to you all down there so you understand the sound.
Simpler times.
Those were the days.
I wish I
Yes.
could talk about that, but I can't. But I wish I could.
Eating ain't cheating, is it, Bill? Bill 1 to Bill 2. Eating ain't cheating. Hey, listen,
I'm in space right now, Hillary. I'm in space.
I feel like we buried the lead here because Chief Tit says he's got a special cabinet filled with Mont Blanc pens downstairs. Is that like glass front cabinet with display racks?
Filled with lots of pens, but not just Mont Blanc.
Now, you know that Archie actually had a similar cabinet to that in his bedroom filled with high heel shoes of various makes and models.
Jimmy Choo!
So do you know Jimmy Choo were never one of his fetish favorites, but my question is, do you have an unholy, unnatural, fetishistic, do you rub them, lick them, touch them? Do they?
I'm sorry, you're asking me if I have an unholy, unnatural fetish. You.
And I think he's talking about pens right now.
You are asking me.
Yes. Why? What do I have an unholy fetish for? Go ahead, finish your sentence. I just do the
I'll
dance
let
the same as
you
you.
disclose.
That's all. I mean,
I'll let
be
you
honest.
disclose
I don't
that.
have props. I don't need props. You got props. I just wonder if they just, if they get you.
Oh, what's that shirt then?
What's that?
The shirt that you're wearing. What? I mean, are you
Apparel?
saying that's not unholy?
Lumberjack
It's a
shirt.
Okay, I see and I understand. Well, let me just explain that what a fetish is. It's something that you need to achieve completion or arousal. And so listen, if you don't need the roller ball, in your line of sight, or if you don't need to be touching it at the moment of completion, then
Is life more fun with a fetish or not? Is it easier, more fun if you have a fetish?
I bet you that depends on how complicated and rare the fetish is. Because if it's something really weird, well, then you could have a problem finding partners.
Well, what
I
happens
think
is
it also depends on what her name is. Whatever her name is, it makes a difference.
Well, it's not always a her as well. I mean, it can be a situation where the fetish takes over and you buy trinkets which remind you of the fetish. Let me explain.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest with you.
For example, You go to get a bowl, and you may have something about the bowl that you like particularly.
Watermelon. Oh, look at that.
You know what? The problem is it's a watermelon.
There we go. Davy Smalls, $2. Davy Smalls, $2. Ukraine sunk a Russian sub. Bravo.
The Ukrainian Navy. Yes.
When was that? Did that happen?
Kicking ass, apparently.
I don't know. They have done some amazing things. But I don't know. Listen, we were promised that Trump would fix this on day one. Day one, he said. I'm waiting.
Oh,
I agree. It has been a severe disappointment that we do not have world peace. It was the only thing I'd hoped for with this administration.
Spending too much time kissing that wall right now. He can't. He doesn't have time to do those other things.
But can we just like do a sign of the cross or some sort of thank you to the world that somehow we're not at war with Iraq right now? I mean, sorry, Iran. Freudian slip there. Well, how the hell are we not at war with Iran? This is amazing.
Because we got the Israelis to do it for us.
Well, we entered with, our most expensive weaponry possible, and this didn't deepen the problem. It's completely unbelievable to me that we're not at war with Iran, and thank goodness.
I don't think Iran is in any condition to go to war with the United States and Israel. I think they know it would have been regime change. I think that's why, they responded as quietly as they did.
Yeah, but I mean, could have easily turned into another Iraq. Iraq wasn't in a position to fight in 2003 either.
No, but we left them.
It didn't stop us from completely effing it.
Bush 1 just pushed him back into his own country. Bush 2 went for regime change, so that left them no choice.
I can't tell what kind of show this is, but it looks like we're in politics now.
You know what, Doc, I got to tell you, Trump did something in the last day or two that I approve of. I don't know really what the ramifications are, but it's not all bad news, as you know. I'm softening on him in certain areas, and he declared fentanyl and its illicit components as weapons of mass destruction. He just hasn't said yet what that allows him to do, but probably like.
I hate to say it, but because I've kind of shifted my position on Donald Trump, but
I like him more. You like him less.
Yeah, I like him less.
It could be that he's just using this in order so he can overthrow Venezuela.
Yeah.
What went wrong, Doc? What went wrong? You were such a Trumpster. What the hell happened?
Well, initially he was Make America First. He was getting out of the wars, and it looks like to Ozzy's point, Ozzy Expat's point, he may be the reason why we're not at war in Iran right now. I'll give him that. He was actually so upset with Israel bombing Qatar that he issued that executive order to defend Qatar. So that's kind of unprecedented as well.
But it was also completely insane for Israel to bomb Qatar during peace talks. Unbelievable. Well, completely disgusting.
It just says they have balls, which they've always had.
They win the most disgusting country of the year award.
Hey, wait a minute. That's anti-Semitic right now.
No. I declared it specifically for bombing Qatar during peace talks. Absolutely disgusting behavior.
No, they know
disgusting
that.
behavior.
They know that, but
universally condemnable. Universally condemnable. Even Trump condemned him, despite how chummy he is.
Right.
Super chat.
Anyway.
Super chat, Crown Gold, $5. Chief Ted definitely needs a Fat Mont Blanc pen up his ass for him to be able to finish.
Well, secret is out.
That's why you don't have any of the big ones around.
They're stored.
Not on hand.
They're stored, Carl. Crown Gold. I'll fix you up, you fucker.
That's some sort of a plug. So we're back
well, what can you do?
Doc, I can't hear you very well. What'd you say?
I said, are we back to watches? The Planet Ocean, the 45s have even nicer dials than the 42s, in my opinion. And I like this polished center link bracelet. Sorry, Archie. I like the polished center link. I think it gives it a little splash of bling and not overly done, but just enough. Just like a Rolex, like you said.
What sort of watch has Trump got? Has he got a president?
He's got a lot of watches.
Well, what's his go-to?
He wears a Trump watch.
I think he wears a Patek, and he wears it while playing golf, which Archie thinks is awful. Steve Will Do It gifted him a platinum day date, so he definitely has a platinum day date.
Who gifted him that? Who gifted him?
Steve Will Do It, who's a complete degenerate gambler. He gifted him a platinum day date. This was before he won the presidency, so this was just before that, like 3 or 4 months before that.
Steve Will Do It.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is his daily watch? I didn't quite hear you.
I think he actually likes Patek, and he wears it while playing golf.
Oh.
It's like an older one. It's like a yellow gold bracelet and stuff. It's
It just seems to me as though a solid gold day date president bracelet, the whole fucking thing would have been just really him.
I agree. But the Patek is really gaudy. Don't lose faith.
Steve,
the
you
Patek's
do
very
it.
gaudy.
He's only worth 5 to 12 million. He's worth the same as you.
I think he's worth a lot more than that. Unfortunately, gambling has just taken off so much. It's so ridiculous. I'm not a Puritan, but I cannot help but think so many people in this the youngest generation
gave him the watch.
He did. He invited him onto his show and gave him the watch.
Oh, I see.
It was completely. I don't know what to say. I would say thank you as well.
Super chat.
Wow.
Super chat.
Crown Gold, $2. Chief Tit is a good sport.
No wonder you were spruiking that super chat, Chief.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell him this. Yes, I might be good, but I'm still going to get you. Fucking Crown Gold, you little fucker. Don't worry. You're not off the hook.
What's going on?
What are you guys wearing today anyway? What's the wristwatch check for today? What has everybody got on?
We got to keep a.
That's a good question.
I was wearing the Breguet. I wore that for a little bit.
That is a lovely watch.
Pepsi.
What do you got on?
Pepsi, a Batman. Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Batman.
Got a Batman.
Oh, very nice. How embarrassing. I've only got this.
What are you wearing, Chief Tit? Tudor. Tudor's cool. And
oh, yes, the Pro. Very nice.
The most
I love the Black
Bay
Pro. That's one of my favorite Tudors, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like it. It's very
Everyone says it's too thick.
You didn't ask me, but I went
it's
to CD
fine.
Tuesday today.
Is that when you get in?
CD Tuesday.
Show us.
There it is.
Very nice.
Look at
Right.
that.
First meeting in
Ooh,
space.
what is this?
Heslite crystal.
What's
First
the
meeting in
upside?
space. Heslite crystal swap and pulsations bezel.
What is the pulsations bezel? I've never heard of that before.
It's just to take pulses and stuff when you're
Yeah,
in the
a
mode.
lot of manufacturers have done that.
All right.
Is this based on like 6 seconds or something, or what's the? How do you use that? No, I'm trying to understand because they don't want to sit there an entire minute taking a
Some
pulse.
of them are
so-
15 seconds and some of them are 30. Depends on
Okay.
the brand.
So this is 30.
If it was a 6-second timer, it would be very useful for timing yourself at the parlor.
No, this one here is 15. This is from the
Oh, it's a 15. Okay.
1960s. But some of the newer ones are 30. I mean, if you think about it, if you're going to 30, you might as well just go to 60. I mean, you're parked for a while, counting, so you might as well just go all the way.
Nub Gunner says, for someone who doesn't believe we went to the moon, you have a nice.
Oh wait, could you bring that up closer?
That's
Like
because
I understand what you're saying. Like as in
I have a first Amiga in space, which went into low Earth orbit, which is what we have done, and that's the only thing we've done.
You know, the other thing Doc said that Nub Gunner said
So-
a little bit ago was that he was just at Mar-a-Lago and he said it was an epic time. I don't know why he went there, but that's pretty cool.
So if someone was sitting on say 75, you'd be counting. How many pulses would you count before you stop the timer?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't understand how the actual watch works in that regard.
It does the math for you. It just does math.
There must be a number of pulses that you count. Say 6 pulses, and then you stop it, and then wherever you stopped is the rate.
That's right. The needle will stop at the right number.
Yeah. So you have to count a predefined number.
If you look at the chronograph.
Oh, I see. So you start counting, and then press stop at 15.
If you look.
No. You stop when you finished counting, as in you have to count like 6.
If you look at the bezel,
look
at the watch.
Let Doc teach us.
Just look at the watch. It's on the screen. If you look at the watch and you look at the 3 o'clock, that's 15 seconds, correct? So if you count 15 seconds, that's going to
no. The chronograph is counting 15 seconds. No, so. You hold on to the person's wrist.
At 15 seconds, you're hitting the chronograph when you get to 15 because you count 15 and you stop. If you end up at 3 o'clock, as an example, when you push the button and you stop, you look over and what does it say? It says 60 because what? 15 seconds is a quarter way the round. So if you multiply that by 4, you're at 60. So it's just like Mark said, it's just doing the math for you is all.
Yeah, but the question was like, how many pulses do you need to count? And in this case, you're right, because at 15, the number is 60. It means you want 15 pulses. So if you count 15 pulses and it only took 10 seconds, the person's heart rate is like 95 or something.
At the 11 o'clock position, it says 15 because that's telling you that it's based on a 15-second
Doc,
count.
this might be a stupid question, Doc, but let me ask you this. Normally, even without this, you just put your stopwatch on. When it gets to 15, you work out. You know what you've counted in terms of the pulses and times it by 4. So what does this watch do exactly?
You're not going to. You're not looking at. You're okay. Yeah, you're going 15. You're hitting the chronograph right to start it, and you're counting 15 pulses, and then you stop it, and then you look at what you've got. And now you have to multiply it by 4. Some people don't want to multiply it. They just want to look and read it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So this,
like Mark said, it's just doing the math for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it does the math. So you do stop it after 15 pulses. Like if the person's super slow, it might take 22 seconds apparently.
If you're doing a proper pulse, you're not even really looking at the watch other than to make sure it started. You're counting 15, hitting stop, and then you're at that point looking over to see, well, what did I measure, and then go from there.
I like it. It allows you to focus on the pulse more. Like if someone's like got a very faint pulse, you need to concentrate. So you just concentrate on that, and then you count 15, you hit the button, and then now you've got exactly what you need.
Are you back with us, Mark?
I was never far away. I was never far from you.
I just noticed you yawning just because
my job here is to keep
it's just the math.
My whole job here is to keep myself and Archie awake, and I just need to be awake to keep Archie awake.
But anyway, I think it's a cool watch. That's the reason I switched to a pulsation bezel. I just think it's cool.
And hey, Chief Tit, Patek has the same thing. Lange has a pulsation. Many manufacturers have a pulsation dial.
Rolex even. Rolex had some Daytonas that were pulsation. They're worth a lot of money.
They want to suck up to doctors. Doctors can afford to buy expensive shit there.
Oh, I see.
But do you understand?
But some of the pulsations of 4-digit Daytonas are gorgeous.
Somebody just asked what the thickness was on the wrist, so I just wanted to show them. That's how thick it is. So it's not very thick.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
No. I find it very comfortable.
That's because you're thick. This is Tits told me.
This is Tits told you.
Sometimes you want it a little thick at least. If you look at a date just, it's 36, and then you look at a Daytona that's 37. The Daytona has more wrist presence because it's a thicker watch as a chronograph. Sometimes that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had a look at that 36 Ranger and you liked it in black, huh? I like it too. In the bracelet?
Yeah, in the bracelet. I don't know enough to buy it on the spot, clearly. When I first saw the Ranger,
I don't know.
it felt
Did
like
they
that.
give you
but
any discount? They give you any discount, or
This
doesn't
is
work
a
like-
Tudor boutique. There's no way.
okay?
Discount.
But you get hot shit too, but don't you? You get good stuff.
There's not much left for me to. So
Because have you got the Blue Lagoon?
Yes, he has.
He has? Okay.
Yes, for the wife.
So the only
Archibald, you have a special guest in the waiting room.
Hey, Char, you're supposed to come on when I got no guests. There's no point coming on when I got a full panel. You're no
Sorry,
use
Paul.
to
I've just
You're
got
no
two
use to me.
questions.
You're no use to me when I got a full panel,
No,
man.
I've just got two
You gotta
questions.
come on.
The first question.
You got to come on when I got
He
nobody.
only had 2 questions. I wanted to know what they were.
Ouch.
sorry, I just cut out there. There isn't much hot shit left for me to get now. If I was like chasing something obtainable, like a Steel GMT or a Daytona, yeah, I'd have good reason to buy like more Tudors. But
Does that work in
buying
New
a
Zealand?
Ranger's not going to get me the Platona. Sorry.
Does
You
that
wouldn't
work?
go for a Planet Ocean before going for one of those Tudors?
Why?
questions.
Paul,
Real quick.
Paul,
Like,
I've just
why?
got 2 questions. The first question, GMT, how's the food truck going? Are you busy?
Oh, fuck off.
And next,
Okay. Next question is, Archie, did you hear Jack's wish death upon you? Did you hear that?
I don't know. Anyhow, you know what? It's silly coming on. You're bringing the show down, man. You're just a wet week.
well, guys, we let him ask us 2 questions, but they weren't interesting, according to the pod tip. Super chat.
Black Cat 997, $5. If you do not spend at least 10,000 on a chronograph, you can't be sure your microwave has the correct timing.
That is actually pretty good.
I had a super collector tell me not to buy a Royal Oak chronograph because they just keep breaking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to heed his advice. Honestly, I was going to ask for a Royal Oak chronograph on Thursday.
I think the Royal
and
Oak
he said,
as a
do not
chronograph
do
is
that.
just too busy anyway.
I like it. I really like it. But what would be the point if it just keeps breaking?
Good point.
Boy,
I don't
know
really
it
like
broke.
watching these sort of chronograph versions of the original. Like some watches, like a Daytona, is supposed to be a chronograph at all time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But-
It's designed that way.
Yeah. You know how, like, for example, Breitling's got the Super Ocean, and then they put
And
a
then
chronograph on it. It's sort of like,
I
just
don't
leave
like
it-
that look either.
Yeah.
But the Royal Oak chrono, I think it like accentuates the industrialness of it. You know, if those chronograph pushes look nuts. But you know,
I'm going to agree with Chief Tit. If it was originally designed as a chronograph, it likely would have been very different.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I wonder if there is a
You were keen on getting a Royal Oak.
Diligenta.
You were keen on getting a AP. What happened?
Well, I still have the thing on Thursday. The one that my wife wants is that 37mm ice blue, and I thought that would be impossible, but the super collector said no, that's a good one. It's possible as long as your referral was solid, as in how you were introduced to the brand was solid. That's a potential first piece. And you know what? Like Swiss got one as his first and only piece, so it's plausible. It's technically a lady's watch, so if my wife asks for it, I think that may happen. Well, the real question is like, if I'm maybe I want it. I don't know. I'm undecided if 37's for me. I've got a very small wrist, so it's probably appropriate. But if it's not for me, then why do I care about any of this? Like. He says, I've still got no hope of getting a 41 in blue. So, like, why even bother getting a 37 even if I could get it?
Good
You're going to
point.
need a
It
bigger
is nice,
AD.
though. It is nice, though. what the
How
AP.
did you get this referral in? Can I ask you that? How you got the referral in the first place?
Oh, it's one of the super rich early retirees here in Vegas.
Is
Like,
there
they hang
is
out
there like a
quite
secret
lot.
handshake?
No, they're in that fire club.
Yeah. So,
If you gotta
yeah,
ask.
I was with him when he picked up one of his new open works. I wanted to see what the AP experience was like, what it's like to get the call. So I was able to tag along, and the SA is like, hey, you should blah blah blah. So she reached to me to make an appointment. So she's probably just waiting for someone to offload more codes to,
So, Marky, if you've got to ask, you're going to need a bigger portfolio.
I do. It's true.
What do you guys think of dress watches that are sort of older, more vintage ones with a leather strap, solid gold case? Like, do you like those?
No.
Hey, what do you think? The bread gay. That's what I'm wearing. Look.
Oh my God, was that a setup? Did he
No,
pay you for that?
No, that's a new one. I wasn't doing that deliberately for that.
They're all too small. They're all like 33, 34
Yeah,
millimeters.
30. Yeah, exactly right, Marky. Too small.
Mm.
Like a
Now,
little
they
tiny
fit-
tank.
They might fit Aussie expat. Because, but a manly, masculine wrist like mine, I got to get close to 40, 39 at a minimum.
39, yeah.
Ironic, but true. But hey, here we are. Takes all kinds. Don't worry, Aussie expat. I approve. Of
No, I mean, you can use your blessings. I mean, with a small wrist, it means I can go for pieces that other people don't want.
It's like, like that.
36 or 37.
Yeah,
Do
like
you
the
really
blue-
have
And you
a
can go
small
for the other
wrist?
pieces that people don't want in 42 millimeters and above.
Are you going to ask for, I still want to know, will you ask for a doggy bag at AP if they have croissants and you don't want one like that? Because, I would do that.
Would you?
What size wrist?
What kind
what
of
size
props
wrist?
would I get if I got an AP doggy bag? I can do it. I'm not above that.
I feel that Archie would, just put it straight into his pocket and not ask for a doggy. He'd just, grab a napkin, wrap it up, and put
No,
it
I'd want a proper AP bag.
Yeah,
I've done that to my wife once. I came back home with a Bukura bag, and I'm like, "Check this out, honey. This is for you." And I sat her down, and then I pulled out a donut.
Oh, you teaser, you. Although depending on
serious
the-
question.
I wasn't actually. I didn't think I was pulling a joke. I actually thought the donut was fantastic. It was the first time Randy's was in town. I knew they were fantastic.
That's a good donut.
It was a good donut.
Quick question though: is your wrist size less than 16?
Me?
Yeah,
Centimeters.
you're saying you have a small wrist. I'm just curious.
Hello.
Maybe he went to.
Oh, sorry. I was just. My phone doesn't multitask. 6.0 inches.
You know, you were
So
talking
it's
about
small. It's small. It's small.
Aussie expat. You know how you're talking about
Yeah.
going and getting the little things and they from one of the shops and then your wife thinks it's something else. I went the other day
Yeah.
to pick up a pair of cufflinks from Cartier and I came back and she said, "Oh, you bought yourself something?" I was like, yeah. And she goes, "Oh, that's nice." I said, "I've got something for you too." And she goes, "What is it?" I said, "Oh, look, it's this. Look." And she goes, "Oh, wow." She got all excited and stuff. And then I opened it up and look what it is. It's the little cleaning kit.
Oh, you bastard!
And she goes, "Oh,
No, but look, I only after the fact did I realize that my wife thought I had bought her something super expensive. I was just trying to make a big deal out of the donut. It never occurred to me that the Bukura bag was faking her out.
yeah." No. It's a bit of an ongoing joke that we've got between each other, me and my wife. It's like, "Hey, I got your son."
To tolerate you, she'd have to be a bit of a ball buster in her own right, wouldn't she? Though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, jeez.
No, don't worry. She gets plenty, mate. I mean, JD was with me the other day when we got her a new watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold her on.
it was only so I could set myself up to get my own thing. And then it fucked up. Archie got fucked with that bluesy. Fuck.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Look, the thing is, you've got to be prepared to walk away. You can't always just. You got to be happy. You know, you've just got to say, "Hey, didn't work out. Sometimes, if you force yourself to buy it, it can be a real disaster.
Yeah, but I don't get how like an asshole turns you off of the watch that you liked.
No, yeah,
Well, I
because
feel
look,
I feel the same way with HR.
Yeah. Now what are you done? What watch do you not like now?
I got rid of my bluesy because of him.
Is that right?
no, but the guy gave me a bad vibe, and you guys have always said, "Look, you know, when you get
Yeah,
something,
you don't buy a watch from a bad
you-
guy, but if you like a specific watch, the guy hasn't infected the whole fucking line of watches. You get one from somebody else. It's a great watch.
Yeah, look, I still want to get the watch. I just don't want to get it from him.
No, of course. But you said you were put off the entire bluesy.
It did at the time. It sort of revolted me.
You're very sensitive.
I am sensitive.
I see that.
These things are not logical things, right? I mean, you don't buy a fucking bluesy so we can tell the time. The whole thing's an emotion.
I'd be like, I'm getting them.
It's like you go to a car dealer, your dream car's there, and the salesman's a complete dick. You just say,
That's
"Oh,
why
fuck
I
off."
walked out on my
Yeah,
first.
exactly. It's exactly what it is.
I walked out on a
You're
Lexus.
right, you're right.
You know, Chief Tip, I actually went to Lexus, and I made an appointment. My salesman he forgot my appointment. I was talking to another salesman there, and he starts arguing with me. Because what happened was I was looking at an IS 250, IS 300, and I said, "Oh, you don't seem to have many sedans on the showroom floor." He goes, "Oh, they're all SUVs. We're moving towards." I said, "Gee, that's a shame." He goes, "No, not really." I said, "Yes, it is." He starts arguing with me. I'm there to buy a fucking car. I want to buy a Lexus sedan. He's telling me they've gone to SUVs, and I said, "Well, fuck you. If you feel that way, fuck you. Stick it up your ass." I bought the BM. It was a spite purchase. Spite purchase. Do you understand?
Absolutely, I understand, and I agree with you.
Super chat.
Terry Boston, $5. Sir Chesterfield, I need a dress watch now. How about a Cellini? 4112, 18 karat yellow gold, pre-owned link, please, sir. Thank you.
Let me know. Let me know.
Let's
Not
just
link.
have
Let me know.
sticky beak at that. I'll bring it up on the screen.
Please wink.
Rolex 4112.
You like my shirt?
Oh,
guys?
these are cheap and nasty. You know the reason these are cheap is because they're small. You see, look at this. Is that? I don't know. I mean, seriously.
Is it like a 34? What is
Let's
it?
have a look at the size. 32. Fuck. Yeah, like a 34.
That's very small.
Fuck.
It's a nice ladies'
It's too
watch. Though.
small, man. It's too. Look, you've got to. The problem is that the 40 mils, like even you look at Breguets or Pateks, anything bigger size is more expensive. The size thing is a bargain. You know, that's the whole thing. Black Cat 997, $5. I have never been concerned about this before. Watch videos. Do women want a manly wrist size? Is 6.5 inches a problem? Do women?
They definitely want
a
hands that don't look like a toddler's.
I don't think
Wrist
they
size
do.
probably doesn't matter.
I think
Aussie expat, is that what every woman wants? Is it?
As
It is
far as
certain
6.5,
I definitely know that I may not have met my wife if a previous boyfriend had bigger hands.
in terms of
I do think
6.5,
that-
it depends on if you're still talking about the wrist.
How about girth? Exactly. There you go, Doc. You got it.
So
Doc,
fucking bad.
you can always get fat injections in your wrist.
Excuse me for a sec.
Chief Tit's gone to measure. He's quickly gone to measure. He's going to come back all fucking depressed. Actually,
Timing
he's
is
great.
everything.
He's going to come back happy and bragging. What can you do?
Oh my goodness. You kind of turned it into a crazy show today, Archie.
Yeah, look, it was started off a bit slow, but we got some great.
And then it was
Watch
kind of
for-
serious. And now it's kind of maybe not. That's okay.
Yeah. The landing, the moon landing. You know what I mean, Doc?
He's just look. Don't tease the
Started
doc.
it.
Don't
That's what
tease the doc.
started it. That's okay.
Well, I wasn't starting in with you, Doc. I was starting in with Ozzy.
Yeah, but we know you were thinking about me, and you were thinking,
No.
oh, this-
What I wanted to do was I wanted to suck him into the moon landing denial so I could just classify him as a whack job. But it didn't work.
Well,
Father's watch, Arch.
$10 super chat.
Flip mode. Let's have a look at this one here. Flip mode, $10. What do you think of the 39 mil Breguet Marine Big Date? Pre-owned with box papers for the price of 10,000 US. What about trading a 42 mil black dial 21657 for it?
Oh,
Okay, I love the Breguets. I told you I've always loved a Breguet. However, let me say this to you. I've been there. I have done all the dumb things. So it's a Breguet Marine Big Date, and it's 39 mils. 39. Let's just bring that up on the screen. You know what? The Breguet is sensational. However, would I swap? The problem is Rolex. I've done it before. I did the swap. I got rid of my Explorer. I bought it back. You know why I did that? The Breguets are cool, but you've got to have a steel Rolex. You've got to have a steel Rolex.
also, it's easy to move in one direction and not the other.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely taking a loss on that Explorer too.
Yeah.
So you know how you're talking about a watch is too small. This is my dad's old Dunhill that I was telling you about the other day, right? I've got to take it into town so I can get
I remember that you got it in the box. They were
box.
expensive as well. That's quartz.
It is quartz, yeah.
You're taking the battery out. Make sure if you're going to let it sit in the safe, always take the battery out. Otherwise, they will corrode.
Yeah, that's what I've got to do. I've got to take it to a watchmaker to get it actually
What's
replaced.
the size on that?
So this is 35, and it's because it's like one of those type of dress watches. I don't think it looks that. It does look small though.
That was the size. That was the size, Chief Tit.
Yeah, you see?
That's not bad.
When did your dad bought it from the boutique? When did he get it? Tell me how he got it. What happened? Tell me the story.
Arch, I think he got it when I was like very young. He got this before 1980. I think it's about 1980, 89, about then.
Yeah,
about 79.
What made him want a Dunhill? That because they were pretty. I liked them myself. Can I make a confession to you?
Yeah, he just liked it. He liked it. My mum got a Cartier tank, like the little women's tank, and my dad got that. They were going overseas. They went duty free together. There was a big duty free.
Yes, they were big in duty free, Dunhill and Cartier. Yes.
Yeah, and they went to one of those. There used to be heaps of duty free stores everywhere in Sydney.
You know why they're closed now, don't you?
Why?
Well, because GST's 10%. Back in the day, watches was, I think, 33.25% duty. It was massive tax on it.
Yeah. So there was something really saved a lot,
Yeah. It's kind of sad what's happened there. A lot of the duty free has closed down because of that.
Mm.
And but airports are still very famous for selling watches. They're still very, very famous.
Yeah. I went to the Rolex boutique in the Sydney airport, in Sydney International Airport, when I was going to Noumea, and I went and spoke to the lady, and I said, "Do you have anything for sale?" She said, "No, but we did have a stainless steel Oyster Perpetual this morning that went 3 or 4 hours before I got there." And I said, "Oh, you're joking?" She said, "Yeah, it was like first in, best dressed with it." And I said, "Really?" And then she changed.
How many customers have asked her since it sold? Came in probably about 20 after that as well.
Exactly. So it was a bit,
but what size and color? It's not like all. It
was a blue. It was a blue one.
The new blue. That's pretty nice.
No,
I
they're
asked for that. I don't have that.
I think it was that was the impression I had. But I might be wrong. But and I said, well, so does that mean you guys don't have lists? She goes, no, we've got lists as well. And sometimes people on the list, you know, because they might be regular travellers. She said she's even heard of people even making a trip just to get the watch, to get to the airport.
No, that's normal. Like there's a lot of people who have a Rolex that's at the airport. The usual deal is what you do is you buy a first class ticket. It'll allow you to get into the airport and then you just cancel it. Full refund.
Sorry, say that again.
A lot of people have this relationship with airport ADs. To get in the secured area, you just buy a first class ticket, go in, do what you need to do, and then cancel it.
Okay, what do you do if your duty free stuff? You've got to pay the tax then.
No, it's just to get in. It's your local airport, but you just need to get into the secure area without a flight. Well, you buy a first class ticket and then you refund it. There's no fully refundable.
But how do you get out of? I don't know how you get out of the airport. Then that creates an own drama, doesn't it?
No, you just walk out. There's no restrictions for people leaving the secured areas. Like if you've ever gone to the wrong terminal after security, you'll know that they don't try to stop you.
So wouldn't you have to pay tax on it then because you haven't left the country?
Maybe you should run.
It depends if you're trying to set it up for duty free or not. I don't think that's the intention.
So first class ticket, you can just cancel, can you? And get your money back?
Yeah. I mean, that's just an example of a fully refundable ticket, but all first class tickets are fully refundable.
Crown Gold, $2. Chief Tit, that watch looks good on you. No joking. It is a nice watch.
It is nice. Thank you very much for saying that.
They're not worth much. You've seen those on eBay? They sell like for a couple $100 now. Did you know that?
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's a couple of grand, but I don't think it's expensive.
It's irrelevant.
It's
watch.
It's a beautiful thing. I actually really like it. That you can't tell with a photo, but there's actually a really nice sort of texture on the dial. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I'm not quite. Yeah, there it is. Can you see how it's got that pattern like a? It's actually really nice. I like it.
I can't tell
Those
from
are
the
a
lighting.
bargain.
Is it stainless?
Yeah, it's gold plated.
These are beautiful.
Just like Trump's watches are gold plated, right, Marky?
Well, someone was asking what watch Trump wears. Was it a Patek? And I'm like, why would he wear that when he has his own watch? Look how beautiful.
Hey, Doc, I don't mean to be nasty to you, Chief Tit, because I love you, but I want to show you something, Chief Tit. I'm not trying to be nasty, but I want to show you something. I'm just going to bring this up on the screen.
It's like $150 for your watch.
Show me.
If you go to eBay,
$50.
Excuse me. If you go for bless you, fuck me dead. Dust in my room. Just do an eBay
Carpet
search.
beetles.
Dunhill watch.
Dunhill.
Look, this is a Millennium. Okay, $35.
Millennium Falcon?
Here, has one with a booklet, $260.
Yeah, but they're not the same fucking thing. No, but I appreciate what you're saying. I understand. It's not an expensive
They're a
watch.
bargain.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. It's Dad's watch.
Yeah, it's Dad's watch.
These are a bargain brand. I love Dunhill myself. Years ago,
they had good cigarettes and lighters.
They've gone.
I think that's got it actually, Mark, because he used to have a Dunhill lighter.
Yeah, and cigarettes. They were expensive.
Look at these, a bargain secondhand.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, guys.
So, Arch, do you reckon I should make a bid on that one?
Dust.
Sounds like you got hay fever, Arch.
Sorry,
He's
what's that?
allergic to termites.
Yeah, hay fever.
That dealer that I was telling you about?
Yep.
He's got the two bluesies, two of the bluesies, the old one, the 95 one, which I wouldn't go for, and also the one that I was looking at.
Yep.
They're both on the Crown auctions, and it's finishing today.
Is the bluesy under retail at the moment?
I don't think so.
I think it's pretty much at retail.
Yeah.
What, you're an upstanding citizen, Chief Tit. Why don't you think you could get one from the AD?
I've asked them. They can give me one of the two-tone GMTs that they said would give me, but I don't really want that. I want the bluesy.
Oh, by the way, the purple bluesy.
Then isn't it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Then isn't it just a matter of waiting? Because I mean, surely those are of equal prestige within the shop. I mean, it's just a matter of waiting, isn't it?
Well, what's the point of waiting if it's a watch that's not really? I mean,
Well,
you know,
you seem to have some placement on the experience and provenance. So
Not that
getting it
much.
from the AD might be for you.
If it was a normal second-hand dealer where you could go to the shop and they were nice, it wouldn't have been a problem. Was this guy was particularly offensive?
Yeah.
You know what? To tell you the honest truth, the one that I like the best is the pre-ceramic, but the last of the pre-ceramics.
And that's
The
why
very
I
last.
They do come up. They do come up.
Yeah,
Especially in Australia, those were popular enough.
I
If
like
you want
that
to-
one.
if you want the purple, you have to get the first few years of production on the two-tone, the bluesy there.
The early 90s ones.
Actually, it would be in the 80s to get it if it's going to be purple. Otherwise, it's not going to go purple.
Yeah.
But those have a clasp that also includes the gold. But you're correct, the purple bluesy does not have a clasp with gold. It's one of the other.
Guys, will you look at the time? Archibald, look at where does the time go?
Thank you so much there. Look at the time. It's time to wrap this up. We had a great discussion. Fuck, I was floundering. HR, jump on when I'm floundering next time, please.
Did you really start 3 hours ago?
2 hours.
Something's
Let's
wrong.
thank our
I
super
cannot-
chatters today. Chief Tit, thank you so much for starting the show. Flip Mode, Rich Mitch, Chief Tit, Mr. GMT, Madman, Julius Caesar, Madman, One Up Trading, $50. Dino 1974, Apes, Black Cat 997, Davey Smalls, Crown Gold, Black Cat, Terry Boston, Black Cat 997, Flip Mode 45, and Crown Gold. Guys, that's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. Come on tomorrow, Talk Watchers. Love the discussion. But I tell you what, Chief Tit, I agree with you. I didn't buy a Lexus because they treated me like shit. Well, the salesman wasn't even there. He goes, "Oh, I completely forgot. I went there to an appointment. That the salesman wasn't there." And then I just thought, he goes, "Oh, if we acted badly, I can recommend you to another Lexus dealer." I said, "Go get fucked."
Yeah.
Fuck, I can do that myself. Lunacy. I get it. I bought the BMW just to fuck him off.
Yeah.
I didn't even want the car. Okay? I didn't even want it. Okay? But okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.